Alright, we're gonna hop into this reaction chat. It is called EA just made a surprise update to college football 26. I forgot my headphones.
Football 26. Now, typically, they had been releasing the notes for the updates the day before they drop. They've been doing that all year long, but with this update, they didn't do it because it's not a huge update, I guess you could say. They only originally advertised that they were adding new uniforms and
I ain't gonna
helmets,
lie, the
but
old
they
school
actually did have
Navy
some
uniforms
gameplay
go
and other
crazy.
additions to this update, which they did
Those are
later reveal
tough.
on their Twitter account just a few minutes ago. So I was going through trying to find all the changes for you guys before they even listed them, but this update does have a few really good changes, especially gameplay-wise, and they did add a lot of
Oh,
sick
they
new
got some
uniforms and
gameplay
helmets.
changes?
Plus, we've got some other news that we'll
Oh
talk
my
about
god, they
later
got
in the video as
uniforms.
well. Now, if you are new to the channel and you never want to miss out on any important
Baby,
updates
we
from the
got
channel, make sure you subscribe and turn the
uniforms.
bell
Let's
icon
fucking
on.
go,
That way you never
baby.
miss any of these videos when they drop. So let's start with some gameplay stuff. So one of the big things they did with this update is the same thing they did with the previous Madden update. They made the AI a little bit better. Smarter AI, run play calling, and north-south ball
like this.
carrier logic has been implemented. And here you'll see I just captured some practice footage of these inside run plays by the computer. So you can kind of just see a bunch of examples in real time. Now you'll see a much better run game out of the computer, especially on inside runs more than anything else in my opinion. Again, they did the same thing for Madden.
So for you guys that are like, what does this really mean? If you play against a CPU most of the time, you probably have noticed, especially if you've been playing Madden for a couple years, that when they got a chance to go inside, they always bounce it out. Like, it's very rare for the CPU to actually like pick the right hole and like go through it. Cause if they do that, I mean, my goodness gracious, with the poor tackling that a lot of us have, including myself sometimes, I have poor tackling as well. They probably hitting their head on the goalpost. And they updated it for Madden, and I feel like with college football, it's gonna be even a bigger thing because I feel like a lot of people play against the CPU. I fight maybe even more than Madden. I could be wrong on that, but I feel like even more on in college football, you will play against the CPU a lot more. So I love that this is coming to college football.
Before, the AI was a lot dumber, just to put it,
very
bluntly.
much
They just
dumber.
were not very smart, and they would take these inside runs and always try to bounce them outside, or they would do unnecessary skill moves like jukes and spins. Behind the line of scrimmage, a lot
they
of times,
spam
which
the
would cause
juke
them
move.
to
God
either
damn.
lose yards or not really gain any yards. When the computer would run the ball, a lot of times it would just be worthless if you had half a brain on defense yourself. You could just easily shut down the computer. Now you'll see they get a lot more north-south quickly.
The only time
they try to find the lane. They don't do
the CPU
unnecessary
was like
ball
really
carry
good at
moves
that
when they don't
if
need
you set
to.
the
And they've even
difficulty
adjusted
to
the
like
AI
the
play
highest.
calling to call the plays that are, for lack of a better term, just more consistent, like dives, inside zones, stretches, or outside zones, instead of kind of just randomly calling a lot of counters and tosses. Like, they'll still call those runs sometimes, but just not as often. So you should see a lot better play out of the AI, not only from the run game, but they also adjusted AI quarterback play as well. And they listed this on Twitter. They said AI QBs will now have better consideration of throwing the ball away when all receivers are covered to avoid taking those unnecessary sacks. And all QB clock management improved by targeting the end zone or
anything
throwing the
to
ball
make the
away
AI
near
better.
halftime and in
I'm
late game
supporting.
situations. It also appears from limited testing that the QBs will push the ball further downfield, especially when you take away the shorter intermediate area of the field. Another change they snuck in here was that they fixed the Y flat quick play out of the gun bunch nasty formations. Again, they did this same thing in Madden. So the play art has been changed on the outside here, so you no longer have that quick, unrealistic slant out from the outside receiver that was really hard to guard because, again, it was just an unrealistic kind of speed burst type of route. Now they've changed the route up, made it a more realistic play. It can still work, but it's just not as overpowered as before. Some other general gameplay changes for this update include addressing the unrealistic QB speed boost when juking in the backfield while not holding sprint. Again, this was also a problem in Madden. They recently fixed it there, so they brought that over to college. They've also improved defender pursuit, so they maintain proper containment angles against QB jukes. And it says with these fixes, both aspects of QB jukes behind the line have been rebalanced. No more unintended speed boosts, and defenders now keep stronger containment. They also fixed an issue where changing wear and tear subs on the play call would result in your coach adjustments being reset. That should no longer be an issue. Now we're going to continue on with more of the updates.
Yeah, I'm
Really
glad they
quickly, I
fixed
want to
that
shout
one.
out today's sponsor, Underdog. If you like sports and you like winning money,
Shout
then
out
you've
to
got to be on
Underdog.
Underdog playing their pick'em game. Basically,
Hey,
all
Underdog,
you do
if
is
you want to sponsor your
new
boy
uniforms and
Stream,
helmets that
here we go. All right, this is Navy's old school. Oh my god, bro, the helmet, like the old school type of. I don't know if you guys know about the old, like the what they used to wear, but my gosh, bro. Yo, this is so fire. Ooh, I love that attention to detail. I just like navy colors, bro. Like,
were added. One of the biggest ones are the
they're
new Navy
old,
uniforms for
but
the Army
still
Navy
modern.
game. These are some of the best looking uniforms in all of college football.
Oh,
the jersey,
hell
the
to the
helmet.
yeah.
I mean, Navy always knocks it out of the park with their
God.
uniforms, and these look sick. And you can't forget about the Army as well. They're going to have their special uniforms for this game.
Army said, hold up now. Hold on now, Navy. We got the white uniforms too. Stop playing with us. I ain't gonna lie to you, I love this number 3 right here. Now, some people don't like this font, but I actually like this font, especially when it's done right. But yeah, you can't go wrong with a white uniform. It's just, come on now. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, I like these helmets too. Okay, Army, I see you. Army like bet, bruh. And these two lining up against each other. Oh my god, bro. Yo, this is heaven for your boy. This is
That's
heaven.
coming soon, and theirs looks pretty clean as well with the all whites and the
Very
gray
much
helmet.
so.
Another big one that was added are the Miami camo uniforms. These are pretty
What?
sick. Miami, another team that
Damn.
does really good with their alternates. Got the camo U
Utah.
on the helmet,
Okay.
the camo jersey, and the green pants. I
Miami.
love these. We also have some gray alternates for Miami of Ohio. These pretty sick as well. I'm a pretty big fan.
Miami of Ohio got these alternate uniforms. Once again, I've said this before. Schools you never heard of or you never watch a single game got the best uniforms in the country. What are we doing, college football? What are we doing? Bro, this is so fire right now, bro. What?
Of gray uniforms when done right. The
It
gray
kinda remind me
with
of
the
a
red
Texas
numbers mixed with the
uniform.
white helmet. I mean, this is just chef's kiss in my opinion. These look absolutely awesome. Speaking of camo, Washington also got their camo uniforms as well.
damn,
So
I
with
ain't
their
know Washington
uniforms,
had
they've got the
camo.
camo pants, and then it looks like the numbers and the logos on the jersey are camo as well. Here's an
Okay.
up close shot at that. So these actually look pretty sick. A lot of teams like to
Yeah,
do
I like
camo
'em.
in college football, and here is just another
I
example.
love to see
We
when they
also
go
got another
camo.
Miami of Ohio black alternate here. I mean, they've got some pretty sick alternates. I'm not gonna lie. All black with
the
the red
fuck?
accents and then the red Miami helmet. These look pretty good. Can't lie to you.
Oh
Up
my
next, we've got
God.
the Colorado State updated snow day uniforms with the updated pants and helmet. So here you're taking a look at just kind
Wow.
of the whole uniform together. Here's an up close look at the helmet. So these look pretty cool.
Oh, they the
Definitely
home of the
like
Rams.
those.
Is that
Louisiana Tech, another team that does pretty nice with their alternates. They kind of keep it simple, but they're always clean. Here are their
Yeah,
all black alternates.
I like
Black
this.
helmet,
Very,
black
very
top,
clean,
black
very
bottom. Like
demure.
that look a lot. We also got the gold jersey for Colorado. I think this is another one of those things where you just can't go wrong. When teams have gold jerseys, usually
Absolutely
they look
can't.
pretty clean. They also added a new Oregon
Oh
helmet,
my
the
God,
Washington
Oregon.
black Oregon helmet. It's not the one that they showed on Twitter for whatever reason, so I think they just showed the wrong one. This is the
Oh. Bruh, this Oregon green, bro, I don't know what it is, but it just gets me. It hooks me in, bro. Yeah, but did they wear this last year in the playoffs? Didn't they wear something like this last year in the playoffs, chat? By the way, appreciate you, Nell, for following me. Didn't they wear this last year against Ohio State in the playoffs? Maybe I'm misremembering, but I feel like they wore like this last year in the playoffs.
Only new one that I could find. I mean, they've got a ton of helmets in the game, but this is the new one I believe that they meant to advertise. We also got the new Baylor chrome and green helmet. Definitely like this look. Baylor got some pretty sick chrome helmets, so I'm glad they got these added to the game. You can see the stadium
in the background.
We've got the new script Hokies helmet for Virginia Tech added. Definitely like how this one looks, how they kept the Hokies orange instead of doing it with white. I think that's a really cool look right there. We also got a new James Madison gold helmet with the purple Dukes on the side, so not too much different than their other helmets, but just a slight variation there, so those look nice. I'm sure JMU fans will be happy to have that. We got a new black and white Missouri State helmet here with the Mo State on the side. This is one of the newer teams added this year, so glad that they're keeping them up to date. We've also got some new alternates for Wyoming. We got the all black uniforms here. A lot of teams do all blacks and all whites. It's kind of just standard now, so there you have that. Got a couple new helmets for Utah State. I think it's the 23 and 24 version. I forget the name of the helmet, but I think they're hand-painted helmets if I'm correct there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you can see here's the other version here. This one may be the best new helmet added. I forget which year this one is from. It's either last year or 23 because they added some of the old ones.
It's definitely up there.
This is a sick helmet. I can't lie to you. This is very, very unique. I mean, the entire helmet, like the more you look at it, the more you notice new things on it. So I really like this one a whole lot. I can't lie. We also got the Navy Old Dominion helmet here, another form of a Navy helmet. That ODU logo on the side right there. So that's new to the game. We also got the black Fresno State Bulldogs script helmet. So if you're a Fresno State fan, I'm sure you're happy to see that added to the game.
I don't think I've ever watched a Fresno State game.
A couple new Marshall helmets were added as well. This, I believe, is called the 75
I love
helmet.
the Marshall
so this
green.
one kind of a different look there, different than what they typically wear. So we've got that one, and here you can see even on the stripe, it's got like writing on it. So they got the details there, and then we've got the camo Marshall helmet as well. Again, a lot of teams are doing camo stuff nowadays. I actually like this one a lot. I think this is maybe the best Marshall helmet with the in my opinion.
I was about to say that definitely cow print, right? Cow print. God damn. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, this kind of reminds me. I don't know why Utah State reminds me of BYU. Like, I don't get them confused like I do Wisconsin and Nebraska, but it's so similar. It's so similar.
This one is sick.
Speaking of which, BYU
we got
blue.
a new blue helmet here for BYU. Awesome. This is kind of my favorite style of
helmet. Speaking
of
BYU,
better than their typical one. I think it just looks a lot cooler. We also got a throwback helmet for Charlotte. Charlotte, another team that quietly has some pretty cool unis and helmets out there. I like this one.
Charlotte,
we also got the Kent State Fearless Flash helmet, I believe it's called. I think they wore this earlier this season. Maybe it was week 1. If I'm wrong, just correct me on that. But this one's pretty cool. Definitely a nice logo there on that helmet. We've got the Georgia Southern USA helmet. This is a kind of another trend we see a lot of teams have, like a USA version of their helmet. This one pretty cool. Got the eagle head on the side, got the flag.
I like how they got the eagle kind of faded. And then the other side of
the helmet's the number. So pretty cool helmet there.
You see, Bama? That's how you can do that.
City helmet. I like this one a lot. UTEP, another team that has some really good uniforms and helmets. Moving on here to West Virginia, another USA helmet. They got theirs in the game now. WVU kind of has a lot of different styles that you can switch around as well. We also got a throwback West Virginia helmet here. I believe it's throwback helmet, so they got a couple new ones added in this update, which you love to see. We've got a new helmet for Oklahoma State, the orange Pokes helmet, the script on the side, so that one's pretty cool there. Definitely one of their better helmets, in my opinion. I just like the look of it. We also got the all white out UNLV Rebels helmet. I'm always a fan of white helmets. I think they just never look bad, so I like this. And then we've got a new Oregon State helmet here. I believe they have multiple colors of this new helmet. I forget what the name of it is, but definitely a cool logo there, so that was also added. Now, I know some people are still asking where certain equipment is. That's kind of been a big topic in college football this year. I was told that the F7 helmet should be here with the next update. So this isn't the last update for college football. Again, it's not guaranteed that it's coming in the next update, but that's just what I've been told, that the wait should finally be over, that it's going to be coming very soon. So not in this update, of course. I know people were hoping to have it in because it probably should have just been in the game by now, to be honest. But I know a lot of people have that question. That is definitely coming in the next update, and we could have more equipment there as well, hopefully. There's going to definitely be some more uniform.
I'm all about uniforms. But I understand it's a lot of people that want the equipment.
As far as gameplay and Dynasty goes, Not sure how much more of that we're going to see. I think this might have been the last major gameplay update of the year, if you even want to call it major. It wasn't really nothing crazy, but they did, fix some key things that needed to be addressed. But not sure we're going to see too much of that the rest of the year, but definitely should get some more equipment and some uniform stuff, at least with one other update to go. Now, while you're here, there are some really big hidden things in College Football 26 that I guarantee you.
Another great video from the guy himself, Eric Rayweather. I'm all about uniforms, baby. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every single time he posts an update, when it comes out to the uniforms, they get better and better, bro. And another thing, these schools, I've never watched a game of theirs, and they got some of the best uniforms in college football. I'm tired of it. Hey, SEC, ACC, whatever, y'all got to step up. We got to step up, okay? Y'all big name schools with all this money, we got to step up, man. We got to. Seriously, we cannot let these other schools that ain't got, don't nobody know them, and they got the best uniforms. Come on now. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Love you guys, and see you guys in